It seems so long ago now that Red Dead Redemption 2 released all the way back on October 26th, 2018. Since this was a sequel to a highly praised game, that being the original Red Dead Redemption, fans were eager. Fans new and old were expecting a thrilling cowboy fantasy, and that, my friends, is exactly what we all got. High tier reviews were flooding YouTube, barely a bad word said. Everyone was praising Red Dead Redemption 2 as being the best game ever, saying it was so realistic, the graphics are great, and the story was phenomenal. And to be fair, the campaign was stunning, and it was really a masterpiece. It was exciting, scary, and just felt like a playable movie. I feel like this is the main reason people picked up Red Dead Redemption 2 for the campaign. I doubt that a mass majority of people would have picked up Red Dead Redemption 2 purely for the online mode, which wasn't even there at launch. Honestly, the story for Red Dead Redemption 2 was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's one of those campaigns that I won't go back to for a very long time, purely because the campaign took so long, but overall, I'd say highly recommend the Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign. If you haven't got online or you haven't got access to internet, I'd say it's a solid buy. One of the beautiful things I love about Rockstar's game design is that the single player is just as playable as the online, just like much with GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2. You don't need to have the online component to experience everything that you'd want to. And I think that is honestly one of the best things about Rockstar's game design. You don't need to have online to have a good time, because you're already getting the exact same experience, but in a single player format. And saying that, the online mode does almost feel like an expansion upon the story mode, because there are additional side quests for you to do in the online component that are almost structured exactly like the story mode side missions, and by that I could almost say the main missions themselves. You meet interesting characters, much akin to meeting Lester in GTA 5 Online, and therefore drip feeding you content that is story related in a sense, but more just used as a way to expand the lore of the world. And one thing that I really loved about the story in Red Dead Redemption 2 is that the world did feel lived in outside of your main characters, and that is exactly the same in online. In online, you feel like a lonely bounty hunter just carrying out your daily life, and you meet and interact with all these characters, and it does truly make the experience feel a lot more involved with you as a character than GTA 5 does, and so I commend Red Dead Redemption 2 for doing that. I think that was a phenomenal job on Rockstar's part. For a moment, many players were skeptical as to whether Red Dead Redemption 2 would overthrow GTA 5 as being the go-to open-world multiplayer game. And for a while, we all thought this to be true. The time when the tide started to change was when online for Red Dead Redemption 2 was released. It was very strange when the online released. We all didn't know what to make of it. There wasn't as much content in the online as GTA 5's online initially had, and it just made the mode feel shallow. For me personally, the online components to Red Dead Redemption 2 certainly felt like an afterthought in the wider perspective of things. It certainly felt like it wasn't as fleshed out as it could have been at launch, and that is possibly why the player base for Red Dead Redemption 2's online component certainly isn't as big as its big brother Grand Theft Auto 5 is. I just wonder where the noise has gone for Red Dead Redemption 2. It used to be so loud and now it's so quiet. No one that I have seen has been talking about Red Dead Redemption 2, and none of my friends play it anymore. It's as if the game just vanished, and obviously it hasn't. People are still playing Red Dead Redemption 2, but the community has dwindled in my perspective. Now, I'm not saying that Red Dead Redemption 2 is dead or anything like that. This isn't this type of video. The thing is about Red Dead Redemption 2 is that it hasn't received as major of updates as its predecessor GTA 5 has. Now, obviously, Grand Theft Auto 5 has the addition of time on its belt, and sadly, Red Dead Redemption doesn't. There are rumours going round as of now that this will be the last year that Rockstar are doing major updates for GTA 5, and so maybe that will give some leeway into the updates for Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe we'll see more expansive updates that will really push Red Dead Redemption 2's online to hopefully something like what we've seen with Grand Theft Auto 5's online mode. Who knows, we will just have to wait and see. I certainly feel like Red Dead Redemption 2's online is okay. It could be better, but I don't feel like Rockstar built Red Dead Redemption 2's online to beat out Grand Theft Auto 5's online. Grand Theft Auto 5, with the online component, you certainly feel a lot more free. You can blow things up, you can fly a jet, you can go to a military base, you can do basically anything in GTA 5 online as of now with how many updates that have been released with flying cars and jetpacks and everything like that. With Red Dead Redemption 2, everything feels a lot more methodical and slowed down. Obviously, no cars really in Red Dead Redemption 2's online, and so you can't really travel places as fast, and obviously you can't do as many jobs and situations as you could in a modern day setting as with Grand Theft Auto 5's online. The roles that you can do in Red Dead Redemption 2 online are vastly simpler in their scope of things. There are 3 roles that you as a player can fulfill. You can be a bounty hunter, you can be a trader, you can be a collector. Everything that is respective to the world. Obviously, you can't be a car dealer or anything like that, but the roles are akin and specialised to the setting that Red Dead Redemption 2 portrays, which is the Wild West, or to be more specific, the end of the Wild West. And since Red Dead Redemption 2 is so ingrained in the world that it's set in, obviously, you know, the Wild West, the game modes and the updates that they do can't really expand outside of that frame. There's not a lot you can do, I feel, to expand the multiplayer in general. I feel like maybe they could add some new modes, but maybe not in the actual online space as much as they have with Grand Theft Auto 5's heists, where they've done numerous updates on those. Maybe some bank heists in Red Dead Redemption 2 would be quite interesting, but obviously they'd have to work out in a way that it suits the economy of the game, and I really don't think that Rockstar are going to do that, especially if they're now developing, allegedly, on Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, I'm not saying that Red Dead Redemption 2's online is horrible. You can enjoy it. When getting footage for this video, I enjoyed the brief time that I had playing those online modes, but I'm not too sure if I could stick around and keep playing them for days on end as much as I have with Grand Theft Auto 5. But as I said previously, I don't really feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 was built to be the next Grand Theft Auto 5. They are very separate in the way that they portray things in their online components, which is perfectly fine. Now, although I've been quite negative towards the online component to Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm not trying to stop you from picking up the game. The campaign is the reason alone, I'd say, to pick up the game. And honestly, the online, although it isn't great, it's still a little bit of extra side content to keep you in the world of Red Dead Redemption 2, so you can't really fault Rockstar for that at all. Now, the one reason I bring this up is because, obviously, GTA 5 is getting on quite a bit, and there are also rumours going round that GTA 6 is currently in development, and what that means for Red Dead Redemption 2 as a whole, As of yet, we don't know. Will they stop supporting it, or will they just keep supporting it? We don't know as of now, and I guess we're just gonna hope for the best and see what Rockstar are planning to do with Red Dead Redemption 2 as an online game. Realistically, this is the state the game is in right now. It's not obtaining any attention, well, not as much as GTA 5 still is. It's quite a shame that Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't gain as much success over time, and I think everyone just thought it would be the new GTA 5. In some regards it is, and others it's not. I'd say that Red Dead Redemption 2's story is better than GTA 5's, but GTA 5's online is better than Red Dead Redemption 2's, but that's just my opinion. You may vastly disagree, but my point is proven. So, this is what Red Dead Redemption 2 looks like a few years down the line. A shell of what it could have been, but still a great game nonetheless. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, then subscribe and turn on that notification button so you don't miss another upload from me. So thank you and goodbye.